Shop. Yeah, these are KTMs, but don't know why the KTMs don't buy. Is it that way? I go. Ah, let's have a look. Yeah, it's not what we want. Not we. That's the road bike. It's not what we're looking for.
What do you want to do?
Well, I've told her 1,000 times.
What do you want to do?
I want to go in the shop. To go in the bike. Right, we're off in the bike shop, guys. I'm just going to cut the video a moment. But we'll have a look what there is. Looks like there's some It looks like they're doing Dukes. KTMs.
$132,400, sir.
So, how much is that again for the Kawasaki?
87.
How much? 87?
Ay, sorry sir. Sa kaya, it's 132.
This one is 87.
Yeah, that's 87. That's 87,000. The Yamaha XTZ.
Z.
But they call it here Z. It's actually Z. In the English alphabet, Z. But I know some say it's Z. I think that's American Z. Yeah, XTZ. So I'm gonna have to get used to saying XTZ. So yeah, and what? Sorry, what did you say the Kawasaki was?
132,400.
132.
400.
For 132, it's cheaper in Murcia, that Kawasaki. It's cheap. I am actually interested in that. Is that the 125 or the 150? So that's what I like. That's the one I like. That one there.
125, sir.
Have you got a 150?
150. Go top one, sir.
What's the price difference with a 125 and a 150? Quite nice. I do like that Kawasaki better, but it comes down to price and it comes down to what I want to pay, budget really. It's okay. So it just comes down to my budget. So I'm not sure. I'm just asking her the price difference. But them Kawasaki's, I know they're quite nice, and I know they're quite decent. They're about 10 brake horsepower, not very
For a
powerful.
while, sir, I check pa lang.
Okay, thank you. Salamat. So they're a 10 brake horsepower. They're a 4-stroke. You can't do a lot with them unless they're a 2-stroke.
Ask also if do they have
KLX. Yeah, I'll ask her. You can ask her as well. I'm just looking at these two KLXs. If you look at them from a different position, I actually do like them 200s there. But it's a road bike. I don't want a road bike because I'm in the province. See, I think 150 is going to be a little bit better, and I'm not paying. I don't really want to pay WR 155 money because it's same brake horsepower. In fact, I'm not sure if it is same brake horsepower. It might be a little bit more brake horsepower. I'm not honestly sure, but I'm not paying like 100 grand more for a couple, 100 grand more, 50, 60,000 more just for a couple of brake horsepower. So I basically would be happy with that 125. Well, I can see what's happening. So that's it, your 125. Quite nice. That's your 150s. I do like Kawasaki. Oh, has she found the price? Did you
We
find?
don't have the price for 150, sir.
Oh, you don't? Right, let me just turn Right guys, we'll get back to this Yamaha. I'm not thinking now, I ain't got my thinking hat on. So we'll have a look at this Yamaha. The lady, the girl actually, I've asked her, this is a 125 XTZ, Z in English, Z in American. So 125 XTZ, Z, monocross. Wow, I'm just looking at some of the bits on it. Like sprockets. They're not like motocross bikes. I mean, I'm a motocrosser, I ain't had a motocross bike for a long time. And when you start looking at bikes, you can see it's got a small back, probably a little bit bigger, tooth on the front, that's for gearing. But I'll gear this bike anyway, and I'll sort that suspension out. I mean, I've been told most of these bikes anyway, they ain't got fantastic suspension. But you're going to pay, that's what you pay your money for. You pay your big money for suspension, that's what you're paying for, engine, suspension. So that's what you're really paying for, that engine and that suspension. But this for the Philippines, it's absolutely brilliant. I've never rode an XTZ. Like I said, it should be quite nice, it's a new bike, so it should be okay. I've heard there's a bit of an issue with carb, but I'll strip carb and have a look at carb. Maybe jet, I don't know.
Sir, excuse me. Where's our